Hi, I'm Todd Fletcher. Welcome to Behind the Scenes, a series that informs you of what is happening in the local motion picture and TV industry. This episode introduces you to the partners of Calgary Economic Development's Film Friendly Initiative, an initiative that connects the industry with your community. We begin by introducing the Honorable Lindsay Blackett, Minister of Culture and Community Spirit.
I think government's role and Alberta Film's role should be the facilitator. We're going to work with all the different stakeholders in the province of Alberta to enhance and sustain Alberta film productions, opportunities. We need to look at new methods of how we invest in new technologies to help with that. Look at what we have today that's working well and how to make sure we sustain that. And look at what kind of infrastructural benefits we need to look at long term and what kind of different things we need to do within the industry to help with the long-term advancement of film and television.
Teamsters Local 362 holds the jurisdiction for the motion picture industry in Alberta. We visited their Calgary office and chatted with Alan Porter.
In the motion picture industry, we supply the transportation department, the wrangling department, and the catering department. Transportation, it could be the camera truck, the honey wagon, the hair makeup truck, any of those larger pieces of equipment. We also provide the transportation for the actors. We pick them up from their hotel rooms or from home and take them to work each day. Wrangling department, it could be a dog, a horse, a fly, or a snake. We look after all of that. A lot of the people that we do use in the wrangling department are farmers and ranchers in southern Alberta, and they are some of the best in the world.
The Alliance of Canadian Cinema, Television and Radio Artists is a national organization of more than 21,000 professional performers. We stopped by their Calgary office to speak with Tina Elford.
Some of the categories ACTRA represents are principal performers, a different category for actors, stand-ins, stunt performers fall under our jurisdiction, photo doubles, as well as background performers that are also known as extras.
We got some seats over on this side, folks. We got one here, we got one there.
We have 800 performers in Alberta and 21,000 performers nationally. ACTRA Alberta has a great website. It is actraalberta.com, and it's a great resource for performers or people that are interested in becoming a professional performer in the province. So you can find information about the different categories, how to work with a casting director, how to find an agent. There's also links to our national site online.
In a fast-paced, rapidly evolving industry, the Directors Guild of Canada informs, inspires, energizes, and unites filmmakers. Darren Wilson is a part of the DGC team.
The DGC represents, key creative and logistical personnel in all areas of film production, but specifically, of course, directors, our namesake, and production designers, editors, production managers, location managers, a lot of the key logistical personnel. You may have already met one of our DGC members if you've been driving down the street and been stopped by a friendly flag person while we roll a take.
Well, we work this out. We can let traffic flow. Just slow them down, please, Ed.
Or if one of our members has come to your door asking if they could view your property or potentially use it in a film production. You may have come home and found door knockers that say behind the scenes on them with some information about a production and what the industry is doing in your community. And that's our location department at work.
The film, television, and theatrical stage industries are very demanding in the technical areas over which the IATSE has jurisdiction. We visited the office of Local 212's president, Damien Petty.
We're part of an organization that has 115,000 members in North America. Here in Calgary, we have 850 members, and they're stagehands and motion picture technicians.
It's a great day to make a movie.
We supply 21 different departments to the industry, anything from paramedics to special effects technicians to wardrobe, makeup, hair, you name it, construction, grips, and electrics. We supply qualified members to the industry on a dispatch basis. As well, the department heads are hired by the productions when they come into town.
William F. White is Canada's oldest and largest provider of motion picture, television, and theatrical production equipment. It is in their Calgary location that we met Paul Rescorla.
William F. White is a Canadian-owned company, 100%. It's been in business since 1963. We've been in business in Alberta since 1990, so we're going on our 19th year here. We supply mainly lighting and grip services to the motion picture industry in Canada. Generators, trucks, basically 90% of everything behind the camera. The Alberta Film Partners, we all have our own dynamic and we all have our own issues. So rather than solve them individually, by being a group and a committee, we can all get together and solve them together.
Alberta Motion Picture Industries Association plays a very important role in film and television production in our province. We had a chance to talk with AMPIA President Joe Novak.
People wonder about the importance of film and television. You know, we go home, we turn on the TV or watch our computer or go and buy DVDs and watch shows like that. But at the end of the day, we are in the middle. We are in the midst of the greatest technological revolution in the history of mankind. And that revolution is television. It's how we communicate. It's how we tell our stories. You know, when you talk to someone from away and you're talking on the phone and you ask them, what do they know about Alberta? What do they know about Calgary, Edmonton? I guarantee you, most of what they know about us comes from television. And therefore, it is critically important that we have an infrastructure, that we have an industry that's able to tell our stories, to reaffirm who we are as Albertans, who we are as Canadians. I think Alberta needs to be a participant, not a spectator, in the global arteries of television and story communication.
I think Alberta's on the cusp of greatness, and the economic downturn will just slow us down for a little bit, but we're all going to come out of it. But at the end, when we come out of it, we're going to be better. And I imagine that we're going to take the lead. We've got some very dynamic people in this province that are underrated, I think. And you take what we have in terms of the vistas and the crews. At the end of the day, Alberta film and television will be at the forefront, and we'll be the leaders because we have the courage to actually change a paradigm and change with the times quickly. And I think if we find a model to get more Albertans to invest directly into film and television, come up with some funding model, be able to do that, that will be the other unfair advantage that'll take us to the next step.
So there you have it, an introduction to just a few of the approximately 5,000 people that make film and television production a reality in our city. We'll be spending more time in future episodes with the partners in Calgary Economic Development's Film Friendly Initiative, including the City of Calgary's 311 service. Meanwhile, Season 3 of the Food Network's Eat, Shrink and Be Merry is being shot here in Calgary. Yes, the sister team of Janet and Greta Podleski are in production right now, recording 12 half-hour episodes of the popular television series co-produced by the folks at My Media.
We've heard a lot about you and your reputation, including how you knock 'em dead with your banana bread.
Each program features a challenger creating a high-calorie, less-than-nutritious comfort food, while Janet and Greta create a waste and heart-friendlier version. Then both culinary creations square off with a taste test. With so many different palates to please, is it even possible for a healthier rendition to beat out a calorie-laden favorite? The result may surprise you. It's a virtual food fight that you won't want to miss. Check it out on the Food Network. Well, that wraps it up for this episode of Behind the Scenes. Thanks for watching.
Behind the Scenes is a collaboration between Calgary Economic Development, industry, government, and community stakeholders.